Okay. Okay. No, 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 no. Oh my God. Whatever, phone. Good God. That's the same notes I read last night. Shit. About the update. I just gotta go over here real quick. Where's the I gotta delete that damn
Okay, that's a new title update. Check out what's new in Madden. They got the scan thing. So what I do, had to scan what you got on your thing?
I mean, you can, I mean, if you want.
I don't
It'll
know.
just tell you all the notes of what they did.
I don't know if I got the scan on my phone or not.
Oh, here we gotta load this.
Okay, title update November the 4th, latest. Okay. First thing for your management. No, I got it on my phone now, Hellcat.
Yeah.
I got the reader, okay. This is mostly the MUT players, woman. Alright, Madden 22, Xbox Series,
Choose the
S,
team you want to
and
start your franchise with.
PS4. Update Las Vegas Raiders head coach.
Continue
Likeliness,
ahead to
use
begin your
controller
franchise.
delay,
Use the
feature,
options on the left
fault
to edit league
remove,
settings or change your
fix
role
the
to a
issue with
player
Jordan
or owner.
99 club shoes, flip Steeler end zone art to match real world reference, fix the issue with what's the name, false glove, multiple helmets, place issue with address, include update to players who change helmets. Leonard Williams, amount of hair and bead update, fix on color issue. She's on green 5. Pass coverage, okay. Fix the issue in cover 3 with the outside deep cover leaving fake route wide open to install coverage. Fix the issue causing cornerbacks to play outside deep 3 while he pressed to turn incorrectly after turning deep route. Cover 3 to fail in covering their hot
Okay.
route street from the slot. Issue with outside deep cornerback match coverage. Cloud zone, red
The
zone.
Home
Okay.
tab is your franchise dashboard.
Oh, the Eagles are
Keep track of
82
your
overall
goals.
now.
What it is? Cover. Fix the issue with cover 4.
This is a new
Okay.
franchise I just created. I'm looking at my Eagles team.
Oh, okay.
Then they'd had Fletcher Cox at a 96, now I got him at a 94 overall.
Fix the issue allowing defensive receivers from running their routes after getting beat on a route cut.
Jalen Hurts still the
Either receiver
same.
unable to avoid to help defensive back go of running into each other for a period of time.
This ain't. No, this ain't right. They haven't updated the franchise shit yet.
So what? They still updating the franchise?
I'm guessing because like, if you go in online head-to-head and go to the depth charts and look at my receiver Quez Watkins, the franchise has him at 94 speed. That depth chart and the thing has it at 97, so it's not right yet. Unless, I mean, I don't think I clicked on the. Let me try use active roster instead of NFL live roster.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with.
I know the, well, where they at?
They say fix the issue causing the defense line to spread out when called a nickel 3-3-5 wide cover 2.
Settings or change your role to a player or owner.
Franchise update. Okay, fix the issue with coaches was shown as being hired by multiple teams and staff moves screen. Fix the raise issue when the load was triggered by the playing a franchise game. Fix a crash course issue with receiving the staff screen after swinging to next season. Fix the issue of scouting when free agent scouts were already assigned to a region.
The home
Fix
tab
the
is your
reach
franchise
four down
dashboard.
goal that
Keep
was
track of your goal.
voted incorrect.
See see when I just used, like when you create a franchise, that one on the left,
Yeah.
it had the Eagles at an 82 overall. And I did another one with the one on the right, and it has them at an 81 overall. Let's see.
Faces the franchise update, Madden ID update, Madden Ultimate Team update. Upload Las Vegas coaching likeliness. Control delay, remove game day
Why isn't
gameplay
he
update.
over here? Oh yeah, he's there. Yeah, this is it. Okay, I got it now.
Fix the
Yeah, it's
issue
in
with
here
the coaches
now.
was shown as high the multiple. Okay, franchise update. Okay.
So you have
Alright.
to use that one on the right when you create a franchise to get the new update.
The one on the right. Oh, but I still can't do it yet because mine is still downloading.
Yeah, because they got Quez Watkins at 97 speed, 93 excel. That's right. Jalen Reagan 93, 91. Let's see what these running backs look like now. 91.
I received an invite from who?
They gave Jalen Hurts an upgrade 1 overall. So I'm getting. Let me go to Dolphins and look at these players I'll be getting.
Trade.
So Brissett, 69. He was 68. Okay. Miles Gaskin, 88, 91. Okay. Go look at these corners.
Oh, I got 90. I got 94 minutes on mine left.
Xavier Howard and Byron Jones. Oh, indeed.
All right, gameplay features. Okay, so they got them at the bottom. Game day features.
Man, I'm gonna have Darius Slay, Byron Jones, and Xavier Howard at corner. Woo! I don't think he wanted Devontae Maddox. I'm gonna have him over there too, man. Shit.
Hey, wait a minute. Let me see
I can tell you one thing, they ain't gonna want to throw that ball back there. 2 superstars and the X Factor. Man. Oh wait, yeah, 2 superstars and the X Factor corner, yeah. Oh, and I'm getting that damn that safety from LaRod, the Texans. What's his name?
Oh.
Justin Reed, 93 speed, 92.
Did you put it in it? Did you put it in the thing?
Blue just told us to send him a picture of who we wanted, the players we're getting.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, Project still hadn't picked, but I told Blue I need a safety,
Yeah.
so I told him I'll take Justin Reed. But if Project takes him, I'll just take that safety off the Broncos. Justin Simmons or something like that. I think that's what his name was. Broncos, yeah. I just need something with some good speed.
Brad's still in here?
I think so. Bragg, you still there?
He probably left.
No, he's still in. He's playing around with his phone or something.
Oh, hey man, you got a team open over there?
And he's got the Packers open. I know that. I got to play them next week. I keep telling GP to download that app. He goes, well, why can't I just message him in there? I said, Brack, once you have GroupMe, that's why. He ain't going to give you that team unless you download the app. I don't know why.
Download what app?
GP. I know, I told him to. He's wanting to move over to him. I said, I wouldn't. He's going to boot you. So I'm just downloading. I don't know what the hell's giving him a problem for. I don't know.
Hey, Brad, did you look at it into that Discord?
Ooh. Oh. Then, oh, they got Tay Godwin over here too. That rookie 91-91. Well, I'm gonna have me some corners, son. I'm about to place them in that nickel package. Man. I can tell you one thing. Tipsy's not in my. Donzo's in my division. He starts throwing that ball. I'm gonna pick his ass off like crazy with all them corners back there.
I got 91 minutes left.
Oh, let me look at these linebackers. That's good. Ooh, indeed. Eric Wilson, he's good. Bradley, Jannard Avery. So Fletcher Cox will be gone, and I'll have Hargrave, Williams. I'll be fine at D tackle. Ends, Josh Sweat.
But all I'm gonna do is get that quarterback from the Rock. I'll give you the what's the name? I'm gonna just start running out, just run with the quarterback before they sack me. So Watson, he can run a little bit outside, and everybody else, you run on the side and throw it down when the receivers open.
Well, I can move Brandon Graham to D tackle. He's 11 years. He's a higher overall. I think he's got a little fat 77-84. And he got the same speed as Fletcher Cox, but don't have the strength. Oh, I got a D tackle down here. 83 speed, 86 excel, 83 strength. We might just have to start that rookie up there. Yeah. Lane Johnson, Brandon Brooks. Oh, they put it back on him. Thank you, Madden.
For what?
Jason Kelsey. Well, when I got on those Eagles and Blues League, when they were like 1-5, that superstar trait dropped off of my center, and Barbara Wood had him. He's got that player regression on. If they don't play good, they'll regress. He was at a star. I guess that's there. Tight end. They got Goddard, Kroom, Stoll, Tyreek Jackson, Rick Lovato. Okay. So the only receiver I'm giving up Watkins. I'm good there and there. And I'm getting one back from Green Bay, I think, maybe. Oh, they bumped up Boston Scott a little bit on his overall, looks like.
So I need to send abroad that trade. Or I had to wait to blue update, then send it to him. For Watson,
well, once he gets
all the
once he gets the franchise set up.
Yeah, I'll send him my third string quarterback, which is pretty good. But he ain't gonna last long because his mouth gonna get him kicked out again.
This is the player card. Here you can see your strength.
Oh, now they're empty now. Okay, cool. Let's see the Blues thing. Bobby Wagner, Jamal Adams, DK Superstar there. Oh. So brag like
Choose
that.
the team you want to start your franchise with.
Roster thing you're doing. So can I create a franchise now and then import it, or do I have to import it then create it?
Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Man, that's gonna be, yeah. I think when I do my league, I'm gonna take the Steelers. I'm gonna have Troy Polamalu and someone else on there, and have Minka Fitzpatrick back there. Bam. Well, I know Troy Polamalu. He played linebacker too, so I can put him at linebacker. Where's Troy Polamalu? So they got him in the Mudhead. Oh, okay. 96. They got him at a 96 speed, 97
Who?
Excel.
Who?
Troy Polamalu and Mud Ultimate Legends teams. I want to see something here. So I can just go to free agency and pick up. Well, I need his weight and stuff and height. I know he's 5'10". 207. Okay. I have to find out what college he went to. Oh, Skeet, you might know. You're older. Who was besides Ben Roethlisberger? Who's the good quarterback the Steelers back in the day?
Bradshaw.
I was just looking. I put Bradshaw on there.
Bradshaw and somebody else, the one back before Bradshaw. That's when Steelers won most of their
Super Bowls.
Yeah. Man, I'm not telling you.
If I had Bradshaw and Troy Polamalu, man.
Quarterback for the Steelers before Bradshaw. Chuck Branch, another one. Larry Johnson.
Oh, okay. So I just need to go to safety. I'm just playing around with this over here. See this guy here. This is perfect.
I still got an hour.
Well, no, I need to. Oh, hang on. Practice squad eligible. I need to find a rookie to do this. He's not black. Well, yeah. Well, Troy Polamalu, isn't he Hawaiian or something? And part black. Or Samoan or something. He looked like Roman Reigns.
He's like he came from Hawaii. I think he was born in Hawaii.
I could just get this guy Lamont Wade. He don't have a picture. Or Joshua Moon, Christian Uphall.
All the quarterbacks that played on the Pittsburgh Steelers team. Let me see. Okay, you got Dwayne Hopkins played for the Steelers. Bradshaw. Who else? All-time quarterback. Okay, you got Bradshaw. Hold on, this damn thing. Bobby Lau played for from 1958 to 1962.
Dang it! I forgot to switch teams.
Stewart. You remember Stewart?
Shit.
Charles Branch.
Shit.
Tommy Maddox. Neil O'Donnell. Joe Gilliam played for Pittsburgh. Lenny Dotson. Bobby Blister. Mike Tavinsky. Terry Hannah Riley from 1969 to 1975.
Now.
Mike Mosley from 1980 to 1989. Michael Vick played for the Steelers. Quarterback.
No.
Earl Monroe.
Top legend players on Madden.
From 1957 to 1958. He only played a year for them. We talking about the old Steeler quarterback before Bradshaw played for him when they was winning all them Super Bowls back in the day. Did you get your update yet? Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, but that's when they won all their Super Bowls. Did they win 3 Super Bowls with Bradshaw's quarterback? Oh, I know what you're talking about on NFL Network. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the Steelers. Fuck it.
Continue ahead to begin your franchise.
I proved y'all
Troy
trade, man. Duke,
Madden
Duke and Blue
22
got
legend.
Why you ain't? Well, when C send you, I said the trade is alright. So when Duke see it, so you need to put another picture in there. Or I guess you maybe wait till Blue send it when they do the new one. Then I still okay it, and then Duke will see it, and then Blue can okay it. 40 man.
Green Bay.
No, but Blue said all them trades that y'all did before then was no good. Remember? Yeah. Yeah, that's an equal trade, value for value. I still gotta have one of mine. Yeah, that update board.
I looked at everything, and it's the speed is the only thing that changed on Quez Watkins, and Jalen Hurts got a 1 level upgrade to 71, 72. But yeah, they're still there. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you need to close it. I had 9 hours on mine until I closed the damn baseball, and I still got an hour left. Nah, but Blue don't get off until next Thursday, remember? Unless he do send out the invites when he get home. He can still send the invites out.
Well, he can create the franchise and put Finesse and Green
send the
Bay or
invites
whoever
out.
and let them just leave it in preseason week 1 and just get everybody in there. The time that happens, you probably have the shit done by Sunday night. Because everybody will be getting on Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. Most people are off. I know I'm going to get my league going. I'm going to get these legends in here. I'm over here playing with this shit. I'm going to see what Troy Polamalu's going to look like. Oh, that's going to be something. Oh, so I signed him. Let's see, we got edit player. Oh, I can change the skin tone and stuff on these guys right on the players. Editing them. Brack. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah. Skin tone. Modify. Oh, okay, here we go. No, I'm doing Troy Polamalu, damn it. Troy Polamalu's like Hawaiian and dark skin color. So his weight is 207. We're going to leave him at 26. They ain't got none of these guys in here with curly hair. Come on, man. Gotta have some curly hair for Troy. I guess I could put a do-rag on him.
What guy? I mean, how close did I get to Troy Polamalu? And Madden don't have this.
Light skin and light skin. That's all you can do.
Well, I don't know how to do the hair and all that. Player
See, to go to
contract.
appearance, go to player appearance.
I did.
Oh, they suspended him. Yeah, because he ain't had that shot. And you know he violated walking around with no mask and all that on. And all them press comms. In Green Bay, I mean, he charged him, how much they charged him? It's probably going to be more than
change
that.
for him.
Yeah, but that's going to be more than that.
Huh? That sound like Blue.
Oh, yeah, because he's violated.
Blue over there interfering with the NFL. Man. Let me just see if I can find a guy. Oh, here's one right here with some long hair. I can use Brandon Carr. Bump his age down.
Oh, yeah, you know that.
I can use Kamal Ishmael and just bump his age down. Screw it. We'll do that. He got long hair. Yeah, they did the update last night. Mine took like an hour and a half, 2 hours for that shit last night. Cold War had an update. Call of Duty Warfare, Warzone. They got another update coming for Warzone next Tuesday or Wednesday. They're going to do something to the Rebirth map or some shit. I don't know.
Alright, let me see, because I can't do nothing until this day. I can't even go to skill of training. I got 41 minutes left. Damn it.
Here he is. Have to bump his age down. What about that? Well, what the hell? What? Oh, wait. No. Oh, that's too bright. No. Oh, I need to go check that. Hang on. Let me check it real quick. That's what I was going to look at, too. See if they took him on. Let's see. Raiders. Receiver. Yeah, he's still on here.
You can be on here for a minute.
Oh, damn it. Yeah. Ah, hell. Yeah, for him being drunk.
Ooh. Yeah, man. They do.
Oh, no.
But wherever he was drinking at, they gonna get fined. Wherever he was at.
They want his long hair. Oh,
yeah, they're gonna find him because he wasn't supposed to let that bull drive. I don't know why you can't.
Well, why did they do that? We're just gonna use this right here. There we go. So I have his speed at 96. Cell 97. Agility 96. Strength 79. And we'll put it at 80. 96 jump. What's his awareness? 98. Play rec 98. Where's the play rec? I must be at the bottom. Well, I need to.
No, he can't be made.
Play rec 98. Where's the goddamn? Where's his man coverage? 85. Zone coverage 96. Wonder what PRS is. Coverage. It's under coverage PRS. I don't know what that is. Oh, press. Okay. 75. Okay. Catching 81. Wonder what his stamina shit is. Let's see.
And he used overseas. The UK, first country to approve Merck's COVID-19 pill. This antiviral is the first authorized remedy of its kind, kind of like the flu.
It doesn't have. Well.
It can hold for twice a day for 5 days, cut the rate of death, hospitalization death. Risk adults get mild to moderate COVID-19.
Oh, where did that? It had a run defense, block shed 80. Pursuit 99. Tackle 95. Hip power 96. We gonna jack that all the way up, son. Shit. Catching. Catching traffic 70. Catching 81. SPC. That's it, 83. And player traits, clutch. What's his linebacker style balanced? High motor. Penalties normal. Okay.
Considering pregnancy. Common side effects include injection site reactions. All treatment appointments. Ask your doctor about once monthly Cabenuva. I'll be eating lobster ravioli.
Aggressive.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Might not make your first day 42%. Kind of Colby's Ultra Milk.
Yeah. Oh, really? Okay, here we go.
Less modern. Why hide your skin? It can help heal your skin from within.
POL. AM.
Doctor about new or worsening eye problems. Parasitic infection. If you take it, don't change or stop them without talking to your doctor. Talk to your doctor about it. President Joe Biden might be tired after his time in the United Nations.
Did I? Oh, he's 5'10". Okay. There we go. Oh, damn. Ah, dang. Man, I am shorting out over here. God damn, son.
You call me? Yeah, I'm trying to charge it up. It wouldn't charge up. I had to turn it off. What?
This is the development trade.
You talking about first kid?
Superstar, this player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability.
I've been on that phone for a whole half an hour with this. You don't got this for me.
From first kid?
Yeah, and she was saying I gotta get the prescription from the doctor. Or she's taking it forward to the
Oh, what is that? Oh, okay. All right, back.
She said, we want me to, I said, we just get her another doctor. She said, she won't give her, I said, she needs it. She can't just stop something just like that and don't have refill. She said, you want me to file a grievance? I said, yes. And then she was saying, well, she said, I ain't had the right to request anything from you. I said, I'm not lying.
What do you mean you ain't got the right?
She said that only if it's an emergency or something. I said, no, I'm her body. I'm done. She checked me there. She said, oh, it's not on our so now we gotta go to the doctor. Well, what she gonna do about her prescription? And then she said, I'm gonna see if I can read something just to send to the pharmacy. And so they can just, you know, get it where I can get it.
But they got a doctor on emergency call in the system. That's all she got to do is get it from there. Did you speak to the manager? I mean,
I don't manage.
it's management.
I can't even think of, I have to have a management name.
That lady, what's,
I have to have management name. I don't have management name, so I can't get to the management because I don't have a name. They said the name or,
didn't you have, did they assign you one? Or you,
but they never, but they changed up. They changed. Now I got
That's why Total Wireless runs on the largest, most dependable network, now with 5G.
This
And for a
is,
limited
you know,
time,
I'm
you're
gonna
doubling
be
your high-speed data on a $35 unlimited plan. Total Wireless.
So I don't know.
Make fitness routine your protein.
when you want me to call?
Low sugar.
You ain't gonna get no more response than I get.
Yes, wait a minute.
I mean, you ain't gonna be able to talk for 100 minutes, and I can't talk no more. You see, I'm already stuttering. How far?
Y'all never had a case management.
I mean, all this is based on Dr. Chaco because she won't what she needs, and to.
Hold up, I'll call. Wait a minute.
From Comcast Business. Call or go online today.
Lost trust over the last many years as producers made these pledges, particularly these ones that are decades out, we're going to go net zero by 2050, 2060, 2070, but not actually doing anything now. And the other diversion that we're seeing here is the fact that the developing countries and the richer countries like the U.S. still not on the same page. Those poorer countries wanting the wealthy
You talking from the house phone?
pay for them to deal with climate change. That's Letterman in Glasgow for us. Josh, thank you. Terrific interview there with John Kerry as well. Up next, an honest mistake. That is what the Pentagon probe has concluded. Botched drone strike that killed 7 children and 3 adults in Afghanistan as a response to the at the AI airport. More details after the break.
I take medication for systemic lupus and cancer. Recently, I've been hearing about Medicare negotiations and how some have said it's a good idea. It isn't. In countries where the government sets prices and controls access, patients experience dangerous wait times. Some never gain access to medicine. Government price setting will hurt seniors like me. Let's never let that happen. Welcome to your dream house in Penny Los Angeles. Enter for your chance to win at Amaze.com. Or you can take $3 million at Amaze.com to win this LA dream house.
Official message from Medicare.
I found our premium. That'll save you money. So, open enrollment December 7th.
Use the transponder at Medicare.gov. Compare Medicare and subscription plans.
Current plans really pay.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
It's alright. It's alright.
Owe money to the IRS? Listen to how popular tax relief helped these people put their tax debt to rest.
I owe the IRS $103,000. I owe the IRS $66,000. It's a horrible feeling. I was paralyzed with fear. Talked about having a settlement with the IRS. The team at talked to my tax relief, settled my IRS tax bill. It was every bit of a new lease. They really cleared the path for me to have a fresh start, and I will be forever grateful.
I'm still amazed. I am able to prove it. For your free consultation, call 800-581-6482. That's 800-581-6482. Welcome back. The review into the U.S. drone strike that killed innocent civilians, including 7 children in Kabul, Afghanistan, earlier this year, has concluded that no illegal action occurred in the lead up to the strike. Recommended no sanctions on those involved. Reporter Dan DeLuce joins me now with the latest. Okay, so then what went wrong? If they call it an honest mistake, never mind the word, why you put the word honest there. But was it bad intelligence, bad targeting, or what?
All the above. They're saying that there was basically what they call confirmation bias, which is seeing that ISIS was going to attack again. There had been a terrible attack at the airport. These members, he was wiped out of Corona, which happens to be the most this vehicle is moving, and they start following it. And this person was stopped somewhere, had a black computer bag that seemed to be suspicious, moving possibly explosives into the car. Of course, now we know it was an aid worker. It was all benign. The water cans. The intentions were good. There was time pressure. There were communication breakdowns, but no violation of laws of war. And it begs the question, was there negligence to the point where it was a violation of law?
Well, is there something missing in the system? I mean, what happens when they make a decision to target somebody with a drone? Is there any sort of, okay, let me check one more time, let's do this, let's do that, is there something missing in the system?
I think that's a good question, because in the past they say that they have checks, that they have ways of vetting before they carry out a strike, and they have elaborate procedures to avoid civilian casualties. But clearly, something went terribly wrong, and it's not the first time. And so I think this is going to come under more scrutiny in Congress. And you've had human rights groups saying for a long time that there's something wrong in the process. That's just somehow too easy to drop a bomb or fire a missile without proper checks.
This gets into whether there's any morality to a drone strike, right? I mean, what we're getting at is, can you ever get to a point where you can create a system that can make a drone site not fail-safe, but 99% fail-safe?
I think this shows it's not possible to be fail-safe. You always take risks. And then the question is, should there be more accountability if there is a terrible mistake? And there won't be a court-martial in this case. There could very well likely be disciplinary measures.
How many people would be involved in that chain of command there? Do we know? Did they release that information?
They did not. It's quite a number. And one of the problems was sharing information among all the different actors. Intelligence agencies sent people at different locations. That was also a problem. But considering how many years that we've been carrying out strikes, you would have hoped for a better result.
And this feels like an incomplete investigation.
That's what a lot of people are saying.
Yeah.
They say it was very thorough, but you have Adam Schiff saying, I didn't see enough here. This isn't enough accountability.
This feels like congressional review is necessary to lose. I'm running out of time. Appreciate the report. And thank you all for being with us this hour. MSNBC's coverage continues with my friend Chris Jansen right now.
Good to be with you. I am Chris Jansen, and today, Democrats in Washington under pressure following the election drubbing to stop the infighting and enact the president's sweeping agenda. But they're confronting a complicated question. Is that really what Americans want? House Democrats now appear to be rushing toward votes on the massive infrastructure and social spending packages, perhaps as soon as this week. After months of delays, they're now scrambling to deliver after the party's dominant showing in the week's elections. Our own Garrett Haake pressed Speaker Nancy Pelosi on those defeats this morning.
What effect do you think having not passed these bills had on Tuesday's election results?
Well, let me say it a different way. I think that getting the job done, producing results for the American people is always very positive.
Do you think Democrats were penalized for having not gotten these things done?
There's no question. If we, the more results we can produce in a way that people understand in their lives, the better it is.
Now, if you ask the president, this is exactly what his party should do. He contends that the defeats are proof Democrats aren't moving quickly enough.
I do know that people want us to get things done. They want us to get things done. And that's why I'm continuing to push very hard for the Democratic Party to move along and pass my infrastructure bill and my Build Back Better bill.
Get it to my desk.
There are members of the president's party who think he's getting the wrong message. Democrats who believe voters sent an actually different signal that the president and his party don't have the mandate they think they have. Virginia Congresswoman Abigail Spanberger, who saw her state's governor's seat flip from blue to red, told this to the New York Times. Nobody elected him to be FDR. They elected him to be normal and stop the chaos. And there's another reason for this new urgency. Only a few weeks remain until Congress breaks for the holiday season. After that, the race for 2022 will begin with gusto. Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy, with the Speaker's gavel in his sights, making this prediction about those midterms.
If you're a Democrat, and President Biden won 16 points, you're in a competitive race next year. You are no longer safe. It'll be more than 70 Democrats that will be competitive.
Joining me is NBC News Capitol Hill correspondent Ali Vitale, NBC News White House correspondent Monica Alba, and Washington Post White House Bureau Chief Ashley Parker, who is also an MSNBC political analyst. Love having all of you here. These are interesting times, to say the least. Ali, there was some sense kind of that we were headed for a vote today. Speaker Pelosi seems to be tamping down those expectations now. So where does this new urgency, if that's indeed what it is, leave Democrats today?
It's an existing urgency, Chris. Even at the beginning of the week, before we saw the Virginia and New Jersey election results, there was a sense among Democrats that progressives were ready to move on this, and certainly moderates have been ready to move on this. It still seems like that's where we are. Publicly, we didn't hear Speaker Pelosi set any kind of timeline, but privately to her caucus and in talking to Democratic lawmakers in just the last little while, they seem to still be under the impression that a vote could come as early as this evening, first on that larger social spending package, then tomorrow morning on that bipartisan infrastructure bill that has already passed in the Senate. But really what this comes down to is a bunch of finger pointing after the election. That's where the landscape has changed the most. And you need to look no further than Morning Joe this morning, where two of the key players were pointing fingers, Joe Manchin and Congressman Pramila Jayapal. Listen.
No, we should have gotten something done. If we had the USICA bill, which is a China compete bill, we passed with about 90 Democrats and Republicans from the Senate. It's been sitting in the House for quite some time. But to have these bills being held hostage, when we have a much larger bill that we need to work on, we just need to work in good faith. So I don't know why we couldn't pass or why the House members couldn't pass the two bills they've been sitting on for quite some time.
It's been negotiated with the senator, and I've been trying. Look, he's a good man. We've had many meetings. I've been trying not to point fingers here. Let's just get these two bills done. We're going to do our work in the House, and then we're going to trust the president that he's going to get 51 votes in the Senate.
Now, as you move forward here, a few things to keep in mind. If the House moves on this, it sort of erodes what progressives have long said, which is that this is a process that is bound together on the larger social spending package as well as on the bipartisan infrastructure package. Because once they vote on these things, it goes over to the Senate for that larger social spending package, and there are still things that can be stripped out of this bill. Paid leave is a prime example of this. Yesterday, House Democrats put it back in their bill, 4 weeks of paid and sick leave. I ran over to Senator Joe Manchin's office, told him that this was the new plan, and he reiterated to me that that's a very difficult position for him, and it doesn't seem like he would back putting it in the Senate's version of the reconciliation package. Now, the Senate can strip that out if it passes the House. The bill could look very different after the Senate is done with it, even if once it passes the House. But this is the reality here from a legislative perspective. They have the text, they have the joint score, they're starting to get a sense of what this looks like, but at the same time, once it goes over to the Senate, it could look very different. And there are still some key disagreements over what should be in and what should be out when you talk to the senators at the center of this, Joe Manchin among them.
Here's the thing, Ashley Parker. I just spent 5 days talking to voters in Virginia. And their definition of urgency is very different than what Congress's definition, the Democrats' definition of urgency seems to be. To a lot of them, it looks a lot like what it looked like before, which is chaos before. For a different reason, but it still doesn't look like they're getting done what they put those folks in office to get done. So here's my question. Bottom line is the voters went to the Republican side in big numbers, right? What are the discussions like inside the party about why and what they're going to do about it?
Well, chaos is one of the key words. And in looking at the challenges that President Biden is facing and his approval numbers, that's one thing that comes up. And you quoted a congresswoman who made a similar point. But there was this idea that what people liked about Joe Biden and this is what he campaigned on was sort of core, competency. Even to the point of being boring. And you saw that start to erode starting this summer with the withdrawal from Afghanistan. The administration on Afghanistan believes that the president made a decision that he'll be rewarded for in the future that is in line with what the majority of Americans want. But the way that happened, it was chaotic. There were devastating images we saw out of Kabul for about 10 days. And that was the first time we heard voters sort of say, well, wait a minute. I thought this was going to be different than the previous administration. And then you go right into Congress, where not only are they not getting anything done, but what voters are witnessing is process. You are never winning when you are talking about process. And it's process that is Democrat on Democrat violence. It's not the Democrats fighting the Republicans. It's moderates and progressives who don't trust each other, who can't agree on anything, and that is what voters penalize Democrats for the election, and what is hurting the president's approval ratings right now.
So, Monica, the White House obviously rejects this idea that this is a wholesale repudiation of the president. But is there any awareness of the frustration that some Democrats are feeling and expressing that the president is getting the wrong message from all of this?
There is, Chris, and in talking to White House officials here, one of their key takeaways from the results on Tuesday night was that voters, they feel, are fed up with the inaction and the nitpicking over on Capitol Hill. Of course, that's because they want to deflect blame from the president, and we saw him do that himself yesterday when he was pressed by my colleague, Kristen Welker, on how much responsibility he should take away from the dismal results for Democrats. He said, look, this isn't my fault necessarily. I don't know that if my agenda had been passed before Tuesday night, before polls closed, that would have made much of a difference. But setting that aside, he's trying to now pivot and look to the future to say, what I know from this moment, the president argues, is to try to take this and use the momentum to get something done. But the reality here is that at the White House, there's a bit of deja vu, Chris. The president has gone to Capitol Hill twice to try to make this appeal to his fellow Democrats to say, please get on the same page, get behind me. Both times, that did not pan out in any votes or any real forward momentum to getting toward votes. And now today, here we are at the White House where the president has nothing on his public schedule. He's made clear what his message is to congressional Democrats in just a couple of words there, which we played at the beginning, which he said, get it to my desk. So patience is continuing to wear thin, but there is a big sense, too, from White House officials that the president has done everything he can. He's applied the political pressure, and he would like to see this come together. There's not much more left for him to do, and that's where we're at today, as they continue to see how they can try to chart a path forward out of these disappointing results for the White House.
Monica, Allie, Ashley, thanks to all of you. I appreciate it. And joining me now from Capitol Hill is Senator Kirsten Gillibrand, Democrat of New York. It's always good to see you. Look, this was not a great day, Tuesday, to say the least. But what's your takeaway from this week's elections? Act faster, lean into progressive priorities.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with.
To the Democratic Party?
You know, it's hard
Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options
I
on the
can
left
do
to
that.
edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.
And people need help. And so I think what Joe Biden has been talking about are real solutions to making costs lower. People can't afford childcare. They can't afford groceries. They can't afford the things they need for their families. And so I think we are actually on the right track. It's just about getting it done and making sure we rebuild the economy from the bottom up, rebuild the infrastructure, have affordable daycare, have universal pre-K, get paid leave done, do things to make housing more affordable, healthcare more affordable. Those are the things that I think do matter. And so I wouldn't take that much from it, except the fact that people are hurting and they care about their families, they care about their kids. And this last year and a half has been hell. And I think going through COVID is, people are tired and they want solutions and they want someone who's listening to them. And I think it's given us renewed vigor to get the things done that people need.
In this franchise, I'm gonna try sending that trade. And I'll see what it's gonna put my overall at.
But I did spend 5 days talking to voters in Virginia.
Where's that damn?
They aren't just tired; they're exhausted, and they cannot believe what's going on in Washington. They
I'm gonna have to take
look at it. They don't follow it closely like
the home tab is your franchise dashboard. Keep track of
I don't have to.
Right? And they do. I heard grocery prices come up time after time after time. I know House Democrats added 4 weeks of family leave back in. Something Senator Manchin said is a non-starter. Something you've been a champion of. I mean, where do you go with something like that? How do you square that? I don't think anybody in your party disagrees that people are frustrated, they're tired, and they want help. But they don't see that you guys can come together and say, we're going to do this for you.
We are going to do this for the American people, and we are going to get it done, and we're going to make things more affordable.
How do you do that? Can you convince Joe Manchin that
you're... And I think, yes, I think Senator Manchin has said that most of this stuff in the framework he's good with. So he wants to make child care more affordable. He wants to make daycare more accessible. He wants to make housing more affordable. But he wants to do it differently. He says in regular order through the process, not as part of this bill. I think he said that only about paid leave, but negotiations aren't done yet. He said he's for paid leave, and he wants it to be something that people buy into over time, and he thinks that can be done on a bipartisan basis today. I don't think that is the case. I think there are things we can work on a bipartisan basis, but not what he imagines. I think the best way to get that done is to start with 4 weeks universally, so that everyone has that baseline, and that will make it easier for states maybe to come to the table to help people protect their children right when they're born, and to be able to nurse and to be able to be with that new baby. Also, to help a parent when they're dying and you're by their bedside, to help a family member who's ill. That's the care that people need, and they want to be with their loved ones. I think we can get there on paid leave, and we can definitely get there on all the other things that President Biden has put forward, like affordable housing and less expensive health care, and making sure we can have kids in pre-K. Those things really do matter.
Gaskin in
as for the
there.
election, I think Virginia was a tough case. I think
Cox
the
hurts
Republican
Watkins and
candidate lied a lot to the people, to the voters, and really said things that I think weren't true. I think parents are worried about their kids. I think parents are worried about schools, and they're still worried about COVID. And so when a candidate doesn't tell the truth about that,
into that fear. He tapped into that exhaustion from the coronavirus. He also tapped into the issues people are talking about. When he went and he said, and I heard this again from so many voters, groceries are too expensive. He's going to get rid of the grocery tax.
Yeah, and he misled parents about schools and safety. And he followed in Trump's footsteps, lying to people about COVID and what are safe practices for kids. So
what's the Democratic lesson from that? Do you fight back? Do you ignore it? Again, strategically,
I think you have to fight back.
I think for grabs.
I think it's important to be honest to the American people, tell them what's truthful, tell them what's right, tell them what you're for, and tell them what you're doing. But I do think the wake-up call, back to your first question, is we will get things done, and we will show the American people that we are going to create more jobs, help the economy by passing this investment in infrastructure, help people with their families by making sure we have more affordable daycare, more accessible pre-K, affordable paid family leave, making sure we can afford health care, and making sure we can afford housing, and deal with the extreme weather so that people can deal with when their house is destroyed because of flooding or because of wildfire, that we can actually rebuild our communities. That's what these pieces of legislation are about. We're going to get it done, and we'll have time to get those resources to the states so they can start rebuilding in time for elections, so they know what we're for, who we're we're fighting for and what we stand for. And when people lie, like the candidate in Virginia, we just have to be more forceful in explaining that they're lying to you and they're scaring you, and that is not what we are as Americans, and we don't believe in people who are dishonest. But sometimes it works. As we saw with President Trump, sometimes it works. And it doesn't mean we are going to play the same dirty tricks. It means we're going to be honest and tell the truth.
Senator Kirsten Gillibrand from the great state of New York.
Man.
Thank you so much. We appreciate your time. And so it could have been even worse for Democrats. The close call that's now getting a lot more attention, and the potential fallout for 2022. Also, the star quarterback who seems to suggest he's vaccinated until he wasn't. Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay Packers. The NFL now facing questions of a double standard and...
Oh, and then I'm getting that guy.
Also, the trial for the killing of Ahmaud Arbery in Georgia. Why is there only one black person on the entire jury?
There are beautiful ideas that remain in the dark. But with our new multi-cloud experience, you have the flexibility you need to unveil them to the world.
Whoa!
Feel stuck with credit card debt? Move to SoFi and feel what it's like to get your money right.
Man.
Move your high-interest debt to SoFi personal loans. You could save.
Let's see if old GP's awake.
Earn $10 just for viewing your rates and get your money right.
What truly matters? The easiest answers come from the hardest times. Like knowing to take care of ourselves because health isn't guaranteed. At MegaFood, we focus on what matters to us. The power of plants and nourishing soil for quality ingredients for our supplements. So you can focus on what matters to you. Being present. People or no people. Making choices, mistakes, love, heart. And the most of each moment. MegaFood for what matters.
This is the planning effect.
The hell?
This is how it feels.
How's
To have
that?
a dedicated fidelity advisor
No.
get your full financial
That's
picture.
impossible.
This is what it's like to have a comprehensive
Man.
wealth plan with tax-smart investing strategies designed to help you keep more of what you earn and set aside more for things like healthcare or whatever.
Man.
This is the planning effect from Fidelity.
Do you owe money to the IRS? Listen to how Optima Tax Relief helped these people put their tax debt to rest.
That's weird.
IRS $102,000.
I owe the IRS $66,000.
It's a horrible feeling. You know, at some point in time, I knew the IRS was going to be coming looking for me.
I was paralyzed with fear.
Optima got me settled with the IRS.
The team at Optima Tax Relief settled my IRS tax bill.
It was every bit of a new lease on life for me. Be able to get that burden off my shoulders.
They really cleared the path for me to have a fresh start, and I will be forever grateful.
And I'm still amazed. Tell the story to people do not believe it, and I have paperwork to prove it.
For your free consultation, call 800-581-6482. That's 800-581-6482.
Optima Tax Relief.
What if you could cook amazing food with very little effort every night? Brava simplifies the art of cooking